Trend news. Naira notes. 4 die. Banks vandalized over cash swap. You're welcome to the news. Please don't hesitate to click on the subscribe button and the bell for more updates. The news details. At least 4 protesters were reported dead on Wednesday when violence erupted in Benin and its environment in Edo State over cash swap policy of the Central Bank of Nigeria. Those killed were among the teeming customers of commercial banks who attempted to deposit their old Naira notes at the Central Bank of Nigerians branch at Akpakpava Road, Benin. 2 of the deceased were young men and women hit by direct gunshots from policemen in front of the CBN's branch by the popular Ring Road. The policemen also fired tear gas canisters to disperse the surging crowd of protesters. One of the protesters, who declined to give his name, said in front of the CBN that he saw the bodies of the 4 victims, with 3 of them hurriedly evacuated by policemen. He said the depositors resisted the evacuation of 4th victim, a fair man in his 20s. Fully armed soldiers and policemen prevented the depositors from moving close to the main entrance of the CBN's branch. The protesters angrily vandalized commercial banks in the neighborhood. Edo Police Armored Personnel Carrier, APC, marked NPF 3200D, led many patrol vans from the command. The police operatives shot directly at the protesters and sporadically into the air, while the displaced depositors also pelted the speeding vehicles of the security personnel with stones and other dangerous objects. Most of the major roads in Benin and its environments were blocked by the protesters, who made bonfires on them, with motorists hanging leaves on their vehicles to prevent being attacked and to show solidarity. Edo Police Public Relations Officers, PPRO, the Shidi Unwambuzo, a superintendent of police, SP, could not be reached for reaction at the time of filing this report. There has been different issues, different protesters in different states protesting due to lack of new Naira notes, due to unavailability of the new Naira notes. It was seen that those with old new Naira notes are said by the CBN that the new Naira notes should be taken to the Apex Bank, commercial banks. The people of Nigeria went to CBN's branch at Edo to deposit all the old Naira notes that is with them. But on getting there, they could not have access to enter the bank, and police have been stationed round the CBN environment. Because of that, the Edo people decided to protest so that they can have access to deposit their new Naira note instead of them having the new Naira note at hand and unable to spend it. But the policemen took over and started shooting sporadically, and it resulted to 4 persons deaths, 2 women and 2 men. It was seen that the policemen hurriedly carried 3 of the dead bodies, and this has been going on since the beginning of this month. whereby protesters has been protesting. Protest was done in Ogun State. Protest was done in Oyo, Delta, Imo, now Edo, Lagos. If Nigerians continue this way, the police will kill almost half of the protesters. The police and the hoodlums are hijacking those protests to be able to do whatever they want to do, so that they can blame it on APC or PDP or LP. Now, the new old Naira note has been said by President Muhammadu Buhari that only the 200 Naira note is a legal tender. Every other note is void. So the only thing that can happen is you taking your 500 Naira and 1,000 Naira to Apex banks. But the Apex banks will not be disseminating the money to the society back. Now this thing has become rampant, and hopefully we hope that it does not affect the forthcoming general elections that's coming up February 25th, 2023. In Warri, Delta State, the bank manager was captured by protesters, and it was seen that the protesters they broke ATMs, burnt down banks, burnt down vehicles, just to show that give us our money. Let us have access to our money. Enough of suffering. But is this the right way in which Nigerians are supposed to take the matter? We know that the CBN is not the CBN is trying their best to make sure that there is circulation of the new Naira notes. That is why President Muhammadu Buhari has extended that the 200 Naira note should be a legal tender till April 10th. How many protests are we still going to see before the general election? The CBN and the federal government should see to this before the protest becomes so hot that it will affect the general elections. What's your take concerning this? Please don't forget to share your comments. Thank you.